Welcome back, everyone. First of all, how is everyone? I hope you're all good. Today we are back with Stanley Parable. I know in the last stream I played the game, and it looks like I completed it, but I'm sure there's a lot more you can do. So I'm going to play it again, and I'm going to try and do, I don't know, just a lot of different stuff, just to see what different types of routes we can get down. So I'll go and begin the game again. And we'll see how we get on. Right. So...
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, I thought we walked through an office before. Oh well.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now, on the previous one, I have been through the right one. The left one is definitely the way to go, but...
this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
See.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
If we can mess him up, get him annoyed.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two. Now it's only half there. Just a kind of, tingle. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Again. I'm not going to listen to him.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah, so now we're in here. I think the only way you've got to go is down, not to
Look,
cross.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
That's it, yeah, it's all
There's
real,
someone
isn't it?
you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every
I'll go
decision
over
by
there.
yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Which I'm guessing I'm going to go through here then. Through the dark door. Oh, that's where we answer the
That's her,
phone.
Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her.
Hurry, unplug it.
If you can truly place your...
Oh, shit, I have?
No, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
That's it.
You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
That didn't happen
Music
last
comes
time.
in, fade to
No.
white, roll credits.
That didn't happen last time.
Picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices?
I didn't think you could do that.
What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long.
I just started
if you
it.
made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Oh, God.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
Just a bit.
But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Now what? No. Okay, it's not that. Back on here?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Let's put that on there.
The main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
I should have tried doing that when I first did it.
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
He wasn't expecting me to pull the plug on that phone. Back to the start. Completely messed up his story there, didn't I?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door
on his right.
left.
Here we go.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
What if I stay here? Will he say anything? Will he not? No. I've got to go back. Oh, so have I got to do it now? I'll try again. No. I've got to do it, haven't I?
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone? Left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Uh-oh.
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
Sorry.
You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it.
All right.
I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I've got to go right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When
He cut that a bit too quick, didn't he?
2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, on the left. I'll get you now. Oh, no, but I'm going this way. He's not said anything. He's not said anything. He's proper pissed off now. Yeah, he said anything.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What? I wonder how many times you've got to go through the door on the right, like, until it's just the same. I'll try again. No, nothing. Okay, then.
No!
Oh, it's going to stop, isn't it?
Quickly, hurry.
Ah! All right.
Behave
Left
exactly
now.
as Stanley would.
Oh, God.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Here you go. How's that? Happy? Happy.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
He's up in
Feeling
there.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Look round, nothing. We go to the stairs.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Well, I can't go down, can I? So, you have to be up. Can I go this way? No. This way it is. I think when I played it before and I went into the office, I don't think it looked like this.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in
bit
disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Have I got to talk?
Stanley spoke the
Have I got to
code.
say it?
Nightshark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Nightshark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Fucking said it.
Okay, fine, you're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do.
I tried to say it.
I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on
I
the
did.
right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way?
I had no
Speak.
choice.
Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
Where am I
When
now?
Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
How long have I got to wait?
That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Okay. turn someone's computer off.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Nothing there, is there? Okay. Turn their computer off. Save some electric. Not received. Can't press nothing else though. I don't know what's going on this time. Oh, hello. Don't mind if I do.
Oh, new content?
Yes.
What does that mean, new content?
Huh. Oh, God. I've wound him up. Where's it taking me?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
I've got a feeling it's going to be nothing.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
We'll see.
Is it
I thought
broken?
it was moving.
What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
It's not going to be as expected, is it?
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Gimme the content, Stanley.
Oh, God.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
I've actually got to do this. What now?
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Well, I can only try through here. If there's anything else. Not really. Is it? No, this ain't the way to come there. No. He's going to say something about this.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
Not really.
If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there.
Rather than-
Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Here we go.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley?
Oh,
This
God.
is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me.
That's what I thought
having a
we was
great time
doing.
together like always. What do you say, friend?
That's what I thought we was doing. Where am I now? I'm supposed to be in there.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Don't know about that. Which way? Which way? Oh, come on then. Let's have... Okay. Ooh. What now?
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be?
Yes.
Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Okay.
Just our little secret. Take a look.
Don't know why you've kept some random chairs in here, but yeah. Okay.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Okay.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap Xbox port? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Look that right there. Can't press nothing. press the telly. Okay. I'll go that way.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Okay. Just want to show his face, will they?
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the Xbox. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
How do I get through there? You can't open the door and then put boxes there.
These were simpler
okay.
times,
Let's
Stanley.
go through there then.
But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
Ooh, this door's open now.
Wait, hang on.
What?
I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Okay.
Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Here we go.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Oh, where we gotta go now? Can't go in there.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Here's another one.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening.
What's it?
I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
And here is the skip
And
button.
here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward
I
in
swear I
time
didn't
so
know.
that the second
That was
my
the line.
incessant droning starts to bore you with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asked. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time
Gotta
for
press it
me to
again.
deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary... Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button.
God.
The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unenjoyable. Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really truly... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all...
Fucked it though.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about every...
Oh, God. That it. Uh-oh. Fuck the machine.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth.
Oh, God, how long do I keep going? Anything? You go around here. Is anything behind here? No. I'll press it again.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
I broke him.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Oh, he's broke. Uh-oh. What's going on now? Okay. Still not talking though. Where is he? Oh, how many times you got to skip it? Getting a bit creepy now. Now the button's gone. And the camera looks a bit weird. Oh, okay. Can I press it again? Ah, button's fucked. Button's fucked. Oh no. What have I done? Getting further away. Okay.